This is Explore Learning's Advanced Circuit Gizmo. We're going to use some of the components on the left of this little lab. To begin with, we're going to use the battery, we're going to use a wire, and we're going to use the 10 ohm resistor. Although later on we'll switch, we'll also use some of the other resistors that are over here as well. We're also going to use the voltmeter at the bottom and the amp meter at the bottom. On the right is where we're going to put the circuit together. To put it together, I'll take a wire and drag it over into place. And then I'll take a second wire and drag it over into place. I'll take a power supply, the battery, and I'll take a resistor. So I'll grab the 10 ohm resistor and drag it into place. And I should have put the wire over here instead. So now I have a little box. Notice I can switch the polarity of the battery just by moving it from one side to the other. So for the little experiment we're going to do, I need to find the current that's going to be traveling through this circuit. So current is like water flowing through pipes, it's got to go through it. So I'll put the amp meter, just drag a little A symbol onto the wire next to the battery, so to measure the current going through that wire. And the voltmeter I'll put across the resistor. So the plus side by the plus side of the battery side, and the minus next to the minus side. So there's the circuit. And now what it's doing is it's reading all the voltage, and you can see down here is where those meters are working. So it's telling me the volts, it's 9.99 volts, almost 10. And the amp meter says there's 1 amp going through it. I can change the voltage. At the bottom, there's a little slider down here. So what I can do is I can adjust the slider back and forth to change the voltage. So that's what I'm doing for the experiment in order to change the voltage to the different values before I plot them.